Let's talk about some Love After Lockup updates from the past week. First, starting off with some positive updates. Tennie and Rob are expecting their first child together. They showed off this ultrasound with Tennie's children, and they look really excited to finally have their child. And you know that's going to be one beautiful baby they give birth to. Congratulations to them. And Sheree announced that she recently graduated college with her bachelor's degree in communication. So congratulations to her. And Rob is out of jail. He's been out of jail for about a week now. He's back on his personal trainer grind. So let's just hope he keeps all his ways of making money legal this time. And Lindsey announced that she is finally graduating from college. She shared she's in the class of 2025, and she proudly stood at the Trent Lott Leadership Institute's medaling ceremony as a member of the graduating class of 2025, and she got to shake Senator Trent Lott's hand. And she's talking about how it's such a full circle moment. And even despite everything she's went through in her life, even when she was on drugs, one thing she always made sure she held on to was getting her education. And she's finally made it over the finish line. So congratulations to her. She looks like a full-grown woman now. She's came a long way since we first introduced to her on the show from her and her Scott days. And her ex, Deontay, him and his girlfriend, Addie, are expecting for their son to come in the world in 8 weeks. Addie's supposed to have a scheduled C-section here in 8 weeks in July. And Chance and his girlfriend Alyssa, their son that she just gave birth to this past month, he finally had the surgery for his spina bifida birth defect he was born with. And it looks like they were able to remove most of the mass that was like the birth defect on his neck. It does look like they were able to move that big mass on his neck, and he just looks like a regular baby now, and he's in the process of healing. And Chance and Alyssa have been staying up in the hospital while he's healing. And Monique is calling out Derek and his girl Angel because she got a message from someone, and they said, "Hey boo, the sheriff department just rung my door asking for you." And she said, "Hey, I don't know what for, but I don't even live in Illinois no more." And she said, "They trying to serve you with something." I told them she moved out last year. Then she said, "Him and his bitch been trying to find me." And then she said, "I just want to know why these people still harassing and bothering me. They keep trying to serve me at addresses I don't even live at. Leave me the F alone. Miserable as F. It's going to get returned to sender every time. Give it up, losers." And I don't even understand why they're still messing with Monique at this point, because Monique has been quiet. You know, when she goes in, she goes hard. But for the most part, she's been quiet. And I just don't think that what she said is deemed necessary of a lawsuit. I mean, that's just so much freaking money that could be used for something else. Lawsuits are expensive. And then she said, "For that man and his sponsor to still be obsessed with me is crazy. They both miserable as F. That's why Crunchy Wig be on here lying and faking a marriage pretending she happy. They've been doing weird-ish lying on me and playing with the courts behind the scenes for the longest. It's been 2 years. Let it the F go. These people trying to remain relevant in my life by any means necessary. The obsession they have with me is sickening. Please get the F on and leave me alone. I will never give them the satisfaction of seeing me in court. Keep trying. She's a bothered, funky, flat feet ass bitch. Go get some money, ho, because running up behind me ain't paying y'all at all. Go log in and get them people food orders." Next, I want to talk about Max. He was from an earlier season of Love During Lockup. His surgeon revealed that he got some cosmetic surgery done in an attempt to pull more modeling gigs. And this surgery, well, I guess surgeries that he had done were done over 2.5 years ago. And this is how he looked like before when we saw him on the show. And this is how he looks afterwards. You can see the before on top, the after. It's a huge difference. I mean, he looked good before, but he looks even better now. I'll give it to him. Like, they really did a good job. I apologize if I butcher some of these procedures he had done, but according to his surgeon, he got orbital rim implants underneath his eyes, a lower blepharoplasty, and fat grafting, which helped rebalance his lower eyelids, cheek structure, and volume. And it also gave him a high arch cheekbones and a set eye appearance. He got buccal fat reduction, a neck lift, and a rhinoplasty to help give him a more masculine nose. And in total, it takes about 2.5 years to see the full results. These are the pictures that we're seeing afterwards, after 2.5 years. And Kim recently went live on TikTok. I was in her live, and people were asking her questions, and a lot of it wasn't new, but a few things I did notice she shared that were new to me is she revealed that Joey still isn't good with finances. I did ask her that. She said he still sucks at managing money. And she said that they're in the process of starting up their own 3D printing business. I think that's a good way to teach her children entrepreneurship skills, because I have a friend and her younger son, he actually has his own 3D printing business, and he's only 7 years old. Like, all his family members went in for his Christmas present and got him a 3D printer, and I can't wait to do that for my kids when they're old enough. And Ayana, her man Jamal, has been in prison since April now. And she went and revealed on her Instagram that she wiped a lot of her twerking videos, a lot of her stripping videos, and she said it's because a change is a-coming. She said she's no longer dancing. She's officially retired from stripping. She said, look, my stripping career was amazing. I got to strip for some of the biggest rappers and y'all favorite rappers, and I have a lot of experience under my belt, but it's time for me to put that behind me. And she said that she's going to go and focus on a more professional job. And she said that she has to clean up her image and her Instagram so she can start going this professional route. So good luck to her in her future endeavors. Christiana has been going through it since she was released from prison. She was dating this one guy, and I'm pretty sure she was dating this guy when she initially went to prison. And now it sounds like they have broke up, and within days of breaking up, she's on Facebook trying to find her new boo. She says she's single and ready to mingle. She said, I just really want to know where my real people are at. It seems like I've been put on a pedestal. And then she revealed that she reached out to her 2 oldest children, and they said they didn't want anything to do with her. So she was really struggling with that. And I think that they're just going to need time. They're tired of getting close to her just to get hurt again. So I think they're just trying to give Christiana time to prove herself, because it's only been a few months since she's been out of prison, if even that. Tori shared some behind the scenes footage of him, Soraya, and his mother filming for Mother's Day. His mother was walking around with her ass hanging straight out in front of Zaria, his daughter, and then he posted filming is long and exhausting, and then he showed off the GoPros, and they're in their second segment of filming. I think they filmed already once a few months ago, and he said doing the same ish over and over and over and over is annoying. I'm tired now. And then he shared some pictures of some security personnel following them around. He said, I done changed my clothes 3 times today. And then he showed off that he's still filming at 7:30 p.m. And then he said, time to start wrapping it up. Tomorrow is another day. Then he said, finally done. And I'm sure he's exhausted, because I heard that their filming days can be as long as up to 18 hours some days. Then he posted, interview days are not our favorite, 10-hour interview. I mean, so no wonder we see people getting frustrated in their confessionals sometimes. I'd be frustrated too if I had to sit through a 10-hour interview. Now I want to talk about Heather. Shout out to the sheriff for nodding off for sending this to me on Instagram. But these are some erotic monkey reviews on Heather, and some of them are recent. So this is an escort site, and Heather was already called out when people had noticed she had been logging in to these escort sites and had been recently active on them. And now people are noticing that she has reviews as late as of May 2025. This person said, Sierra was already undressing before the donation was laid down. I got comfortable and I laid on the bed, and she immediately went for a very spirited oral, which at times got kind of fast. I do want to make it clear, I did do a lot of digging trying to see if I could confirm it on this website. You have to be a verified buyer in order to leave a review, because I know some escort websites are like that, but some escort websites will let anybody leave a review. So I'm not sure if these are actual trolls leaving the reviews or actual clients. But someone else said, Little Mike 182604. Okay, well, I guess it'd be good to maybe go and see if I can click on these people's accounts, if I can find her on Erotic Monkey and see if they have any past reviews to see about the legitimacy, because if they've reviewed other providers, then they're likely not trolls. And someone else said, I unexpectedly had free time, and this is from February, so I made the call when I saw her ad, and after a couple more calls, I was at her place. The first guy gave her 5 out of 5 stars. The second guy gave her 4 stars. The next person gave her 5 stars. So I kind of think these are legit, because I feel like if these were troll reviews, they would be giving her bad reviews. The next person said, I finally met her this afternoon at her in-call. She absolutely gorgeous. She's bright, friendly, and a delight to spend time with. It was a wonderful encounter for me, and I'll be back. So she has 3 happy customers, 3 for 3. So she has been out here in these streets allegedly, you know, making some money outside of the bar she's been working at, which I'm not even sure if she's still working there or not. I don't know, I haven't been keeping up with her daily. I just check in from time to time, just because it was like the same thing with Heather for a while. It was just getting repetitive and giving me too much of a headache on the daily. So that is the updates that I wanted to share with you guys. I did try to see if I could try to look into these profiles and see if they had other reviews, but I do have to make a profile on that website, and I don't know if I feel like doing all that. I don't know, maybe I will later. I'll think about it, but let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.